What kind of country is Malaysia? Filed to Malaysia, many people's first reaction is the small country of Southeast Asia. Tourist attractions east and west, horses face each other across the sea. I really know a lot before I find out this country is a complex of contradictions. On one side are the strict rules of Islamic countries, on one side is the nightclubs of Kuala Lumpur. The streets are full of Chinese. The legal stripes on one side are so thin that you can't even crack your tongue. I'll chat with you in plain language today. This amazing and fun country. Let's talk about the most curious. Polygamy. Malaysia is a global leader. Rare countries where polygamy is legal. A man can marry up to 4 wives. Does that sound outrageous? But don't think it's random here. They are a serious Islamic country. More than 60% of the country is Muslim. There are so many rules that you can fool people. In Malaysia, Muslim premarital sex, homosexuality is illegal. Once a homosexual is caught, up to 20 years in prison. It has to be side by side. This side is no laughing matter. Twice lightly to finish. Think too much. The local Human Rights Commission says if you take 3 sides, you may go into shock directly. The wound on the 6 sides is as big as a football. It takes 6 to 8 weeks to heal. It hurts to the point of doubting life. This punishment is really not comparable to that of ordinary countries. Not only is criminal law cruel, the daily rules are ridiculously detailed. A woman who wants an abortion must have her husband's written consent. Don't even think about it without a husband nodding. In some places, cinemas are done separately for men and women. Supermarket checkout pages are divided into male and female channels, mainly a man and woman who give and receive unrelated. Kota Baru in Jirandan, little couple holding hands on the street may be stopped and questioned by religious police. Dengjila week in 2023, a Chinese couple kissing in public directly punished for public deformation. I can't imagine putting it in any other country. Also, for women's clothing, strict girls will be fined MYR 500 for wearing men's clothing. The lingerie model in the store is not right. The merchant will be fined MYR 3000 directly. It's the real one. And this is outrageous. It's a conservative Islamic state. The number of nightclubs in the capital Kuala Lumpur is ridiculous. The density is no less than that of Bangkok. Many places have special permits. Brightly lit at night. It's so busy. Conservative, like an old monk. During the day, open at night is the city. The contrast is amazing. Let's talk about the people in Malaysia. The high appearance is really not bragging. Mainly divided into 3 major ethnic groups: Malay, Chinese, Indians, and Aboriginal and mixed race. After hundreds of years of intermarriage, beautiful women have their own beauty recognition. Full Malay beautiful women, mostly wheat skin, soft facial features, big eyes and long eyelashes. Gentle and durable Chinese beautiful women generally have white skin. There are many oval faces and melon seed faces. Gentle eyebrows. It's no different from a domestic southern girl. Indian beautiful woman with dark skin, facial features. The bridge of the nose is high and enthusiastic. There is an aura at that stop. 3 styles together. Said he was the ceiling of Southeast Asia's beauty, not an exaggeration. Here's the thing. Malaysia is a paradise for overseas Chinese. Chinese in the country 6.50 million, 22.7% of the total population on average. 1 in 5 people is Chinese. Most of their ancestral home is Guangdong and Fujian. Hainan Xiangyin food customs have been preserved. What's even better is Malaysia is the only one outside a country with complete Chinese education from primary school to university. The Chinese exam still requires writing classical Chinese. This obsession with Chinese culture no other country can compare at all. Eat for the holidays. Speaking habit, it is almost exactly the same as our Manway area. Travel there, don't worry about language and eating habits at all. And Chinese economic bosses in Malaysia. 70% of the country's small and medium-sized enterprises are in the hands of Chinese. Chinese make up 45% of the board of directors of listed companies. The top 18 richest people in 2024 are Chinese. There are 2 Malays and Indians left. Only 6th and 10th economically stable. Looking at geography, Malaysia was the South China Sea is forcibly divided into West Malaysia and East Malaysia, 600 nautical miles apart. It's like 2 places into one country. West Malaysia is next to Thailand. Singapore depends on the Strait of Malacca. Great location. East Malaysia in Kalimantan and Indonesia. Brunei. Philippines as a neighbor. The country covers an area of 330,000 square kilometers, a little smaller than Yunnan. Total population 33.7 million. The capital, Kuala Lumpur, is the largest population, 2.04 million. Official language Malay. English everyone can speak. Communication is completely fine. Natural resources are God. Chasing after the food to eat. It used to be the number 1 Western producer in the world, the first natural rubber producer. Now it's a step back. It is also the 2nd largest tourism producer and exporter in the world, and the oldest tropical rainforest in the world. The forest coverage rate exceeds 55%. The ecology is ridiculously good. Economic aspect. Many people think that Malaysia is poor. You're wrong. Total GDP in 2024 is $466 billion, $13,500 per capita. GDP per capita is slightly higher than ours. We have a large economy. Prices are low in Malaysia. Money is more valuable. Super purchasing power. Average monthly salary 5,153 renminbi. Median 3,800 yuan. Similar to Chengdu in terms of purchasing power, not low income. Price is not high. I had a great time. Tourism is Malaysia's strong suit. Received over 20 million international tourists in 2023. So much fun. Kuala Lumpur Twin Towers. The world's tallest twin towers are 452 meters high, once the tallest building in the world. The night view is amazing at night. The sky corridor overlooks the city clock and the National Mosque, one of the largest mosques in Southeast Asia. Modern Islamic architecture. Ceiling fly. Muslims can also enter at a designated time. Ancient city of Malacca. World Cultural Heritage. Dutch Red House. Ultra vintage red wall with windmill cannon. Photo beyond the article. What about Sabah and Modo? World-class diving paradise. Bataan Island. The underwater cliff has a drop of 600 or 700 meters. The school of fish is as abundant as a storm. Coral. Colorful Kapale Water House. Ma Budwa. 8 Yao villages. Go once and remember for a lifetime. In general, Malaysia is really interesting, conservative, and open. Traditional and diverse. Chinese have many rules, beautiful scenery, and low prices. The economy is not bad. Not as far as Europe and America, less chaotic than niche countries, both urban prosperity and island romance. There is also a strong Chinese flavor. Underestimated pearl of Southeast Asia. Looking at contradictions. In fact, it is very fresh. There are strict religious boundaries. There are lively human fireworks. There is a Chinese culture rooted here. There are also countless beautiful and delicious foods. It's hard to forget once you've been there.